Yeah. I figured if I just started recording, it would stop.
Now, let me just... When the tick, tick... Are they going to hear that?
No, it goes tick, 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 record.
And then start.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's good for me.
Mm-hmm. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
God. Welcome to Weeb Report.
Welcome to the Weeb Report. I don't know who that guy was.
My name is Alejandro.
And I'm Charlie.
And today we're discussing episode
69 of My Hero
really?
Academia.
Oh, wow. Or season 4, episode 6.
Nice.
Really? It's 69?
It's 69.
Nice.
Episode 69.
Fucking nice.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Well, I said I got something about the episode.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Episode 69.
Well,
yeah.
Spoilers ahead, everybody.
For the My Hero Academia anime.
Yes. Overall thoughts of this episode? It was fine.
It's
all
building.
It's all set up. Personally, I was like,
Look,
yawn. Man.
I loved the setup in the manga though. The anime, I don't know, it felt kind of like it dragged on a little bit.
Yes.
Like the meeting.
There was a few people in there. I was like, I don't remember them, and I'm like, they were there, but they weren't talking.
I went back and read through the manga. The only differences I really noticed when they met up with like those two heroes on the walk, it kind of went into that in a little greater detail in the anime than in the manga. Like in the manga, it's just like one tiny shot.
Yeah, because in this, the strip was like, oh, well, let's just walk with you.
Yeah. There's a few things I was like, I don't know if that was in the manga. Like when those like minor heroes were like, oh, so that's why we're here.
Yeah.
But they did that in the manga. The only really thing I noticed was in the beginning, like when they all met up outside the dorm room.
Mm-hmm.
Like it went into a little more detail there. Like in the manga, it was just Midoriya and Kirishima in this side. Yeah. And Tsuyu and Uraka in the background. That was it. And then they just moved on to the walk,
Yeah, that was my thing with this episode. I was like, I just feel like it's going like, like, and they're just like kind of filling in some stuff, making things that were in the manga just stretching a little bit. Yeah. So I got bored like halfway through.
It was. I liked it just because I like to see the characters, especially like some of the newer ones we haven't really gotten a chance to really see yet, like Fat Gum and Sir
Fat Gum.
Yeah.
Funny you bring him up.
Oh yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Fat Gum's voice actor. I knew it sounded so familiar.
Okay. Who is it?
It is Kyle Bigenti or some shit like that.
Okay, so who else does he voice?
Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. And Dragon Ball Super.
That's it?
Adult Gohan. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but no, he's in a lot of stuff, dude.
I was going to say.
His filmography is like...
you would think more, but...
His filmography was 544.
Holy shit.
He was in...
He's just best known for Gohan.
I know him from Gohan.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything else. Kyle Herbert, that's his name.
Kyle Herbert?
Yeah. He's a bald guy. He's fine.
Yeah.
He was in Wreck-It Ralph, Your Name.
Okay.
He's in God Eater anime. Gurren Lagann. He was in Gurren Lagann. So he's a very prolific voice actor. He does games, the whole nine.
Not even just anime, like some people.
Yeah, it's like Steve Bloom, voice of Spike, Toonami guy. He actually is known as the most. He has like done the most voices in video games.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Like he's appeared in the most video games doing a voice.
Yeah.
So
neat.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, and I've been hearing this guy's voice since I was a little kid. So
yeah,
that's why I was just like,
can't place it.
There's something about this fucking guy.
That's cool though. Yeah,
it makes me like Fat Gum.
I love the voice actor for Fat Gum. Like it really fits his personality.
Yeah. Very, very eccentric. Yeah. I was gonna say explosive, but no, he's just eccentric.
He is kind of explosive.
He's a bit. He's not a hot. He's just like let's do it. Come on. Yeah, he's like a surfer.
We got. I don't want to jump ahead too far, but sometime in the anime, like he gets a little heated this episode, And I like that part. But yeah, so like the beginning of the episode, it's Midoriya, Kirishima. Yeah, Kirishima.
Yeah.
Uraka and Asui all walking, they're like, walking to the train station, like, we'll break off at some point.
Midoriya's like, oh, that's weird. We're on the same train.
They just keep, you're like, wow, huh?
We're even taking the same turns.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, wow, all the big three is here, too. Took them for being, like, smart kids.
And then, after they noticed the big three, they were like, something definitely is going on.
Yeah.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, but it was really just a big meeting.
Yeah, it was just a big meeting. You got a lot of small heroes that we've never seen before. And then we got some new heroes that have kind of just really recently been introduced. Ryukyu.
That's her name.
Yeah.
Dragon Lady.
The Dragon Lady, and then Fat Gum.
I like her.
I like her,
I
too.
really do like her.
We see Eraserhead, Gran Torino, Sir Night-Eye. And that's really the only people I can...
Yeah.
Like,
and Kirishima even says, like, he notices Gran Torino, and he's like, that was the guy who was talking to All Might.
No, he says, he was talking about, that was the guy when All Might was fighting All for One, who was helping All Might. Because remember, that whole thing was being recorded.
Yeah, and he was like, whoa, Midoriya knows some pretty high people.
Yeah. I mean, he does.
Yeah, he's with the number one hero.
Exactly.
All that.
But yeah, so they start getting pretty much right into the game plan. Talking about Hasaikai.
Hasaikai. Yeah. And then that one dude was just like, Hisa what?
Yeah. Oh, what now?
Thank you. Yeah, because... And then there's that one dude who, I remember him from the manga. I don't remember what he does, but he has, like, the locks.
The locks, yeah.
I forgot what he did. Doesn't he, like, lock...
we can't go into it. This is the anime.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank God you stopped me.
Yeah.
Good point. Right. I was about to be like,
yeah. If we were in the manga, yes.
Good stop. Okay.
Moving past on. That. Okay. So getting on to, like, the plan, I start talking about, like, just, like, how that work, how the organization works and all that. But the guy you did mention, he does, like, kind of chime in a lot about how, like, there's
kind of a
kids. Dick. He does come off as kind of a dick.
It's kind of rude. Yeah.
Like, maybe for the right reasons, but kind of a dick.
I get it. Well, actually, I retract my statement, because he did bring up, like, everything they were saying. Even he's like, so I went on the HN. What's that? It's the Hero Network. It's this and that. And it's like, he was like, okay, like, we can't keep stopping.
Right.
So I sympathize with him, but at the same time, it's like, these kids are here to help.
And they're licensed heroes.
Yeah, like they're officially invited and allowed to be there.
But also, 4 of them are directly tied to the case at this point.
That is true. Kirishima, Sun Eater,
Midoriya,
and Mirio.
Yep. All 4 of those are directly tied into it. So that's why they should be there.
Yeah.
Uraka and Tsuyu not so much, but they brought in Ryukyu.
There's 6 involved, because Uraka and Tsuyu, they fought the giants,
right?
Who they took the drug.
Oh, they did take the drugs, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. So they're all there.
Okay, so they're all there because they've all had encounters with, if not directly that group,
at least
surrounding
the drug.
It. Yeah. So they start getting. I mean, he brings up points like they're just kids, but like they should be there. And Fat Gum's like, these 2 definitely need to be here.
Yeah. Sun Eater got shot.
Yeah.
Like, he knows exactly what it feels like.
Exactly.
Which feels like nothing.
Yeah. It just because it was just like an injection.
Yeah. He's like it just wouldn't turn on.
And Kirishima blocking that second shot
allowed them to analyze
hardening it. Before he got shot. Yeah, allowed them to analyze the substance and see that it was human blood and tissue.
Yeah. I don't remember that from the manga. Maybe that was something I just kind of like whooshed by.
Yeah, that was there too.
But that's pretty wild.
Yeah. I know, right?
I really like the imagery they were using. Anytime they bring up like Chisaki and when we returned from the break.
Yeah.
And like it's like Eri was like sitting there, and Chisaki's beak like opens up, and like it has like strings connecting. And he has like a bird beak, and it was like over Eri, like holding her hostage. I don't know. I was just like, wow, that's really nice. Like it's a really spooky thing, but she was really bright.
I didn't really notice that. I'm gonna have to go back and look.
Like she looked really, really bright and like, you know, kind, like a white light.
Right.
And I was just like, oh,
that's cool.
Poor girl.
That sounds nice, though.
It was really cool. I like their, like, whenever they're painting him as this monster.
Yeah.
Like his beak is open, and like he's got like these like black feathers and shit.
Yeah.
Like, because he does have black feathers on his collar.
Yeah, on his.
Yeah. So, I like his character design a lot.
Chisaki has one of the best character designs,
yes.
I think. Especially for the villains. Like Shigaraki, he looks cool. Not like super threatening.
No, he's just very dilapidated and skinny.
He looks like the hands are kind of like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You would just kind of automatically assume those were like props or whatever, you know?
But they're not.
Yeah, no. It's not spooky till you find out they're not props.
Did you get those at Party City, or did you get them?
My family.
Oh, your family took you out to get them?
No, these are my family's hands.
These are my family's hands. Oh. I didn't see those at Spirit.
Homer Simpson bush meme.
Yeah, just go into the bushes.
Yeah. Looking back to the anime, it's kind of hard to keep a timeline because it was all very similar shots.
It was very cheap episode to make.
Yeah, honestly.
That's how I'm gonna put it.
I liked the shots where like Mirio and Deku like shot like both of their eyes like together, just close up.
The one where screen was white.
Yeah,
they were the only things not.
Yep.
And they're just sitting there like, holy shit.
Holy shit. This is when they're realizing that
they piece together that Eri's blood is in the bullets.
Is what makes the bullets work. Yep. And
I also do like, though, I mean, of course, we kind of know, you and I know exactly what's going to happen, but the way they're, like, saying it, a lot more coherent, like, how they're going about it makes a lot more sense in the anime than they did in the manga.
It's easier to follow.
Because he was like, the drug, there's no way we can directly correlate it to the Hasaikai.
Right.
No. But, again, it's explaining how, like, drugs work. Like, somebody produces it, and then it just goes to so many hands.
Right.
And in that giant branch, there was one thing that was like, we can track it to one instance.
Right.
Where it was involved with Hasaikai. So it's like, it shows the scope of their search and, like,
how long it's really taken,
and that this isn't something we're just throwing together. And how they can't be hasty. And because at the end of the day, it's a hostage situation.
That's true.
Not only is it a drug thing, but it's a hostage situation.
A little girl's life is at stake.
And who was it that was like, oh, now I get why everybody's here, because they all live.
That was just one of the minor heroes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, because I think it was the dude with like the white skulls and stuff.
Yeah, it was either him or the guy next to him.
Whatever, they don't matter.
Yeah, so I mean, basically, the too long didn't read version of the episode.
Yeah,
is just they made a plan, and that plan was to get a bunch of hero agencies together and have them stake out a lot of different locations that belong to Shi Hasaikai.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much it.
And you had a few people, Fat Gum included, somebody else saying like, let's just go.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of this episode, where he gets up in Sir Night Eye's face.
Yeah,
he's like I'm normally he's like, I didn't expect the former sidekick of All Might to be such a careful planner.
Yeah,
like, let's just do this. And Sir Night Eye is just like, nah, like that's not how this is gonna work. If we fuck up now, like, it could ruin everything. Yeah. Which, I mean, is true. And
they did talk, Night Eye, the dude with the locks, was like, why don't you just use your power? Or it was Aizawa. He was like, I don't know. I've heard what your quirk does. I don't know all the details, so correct me if I'm wrong. But can't you just look at one of us and
see what happens?
And he went into that whole, like,
into his thing. He won't look into the future more than, like, what, an hour?
Yeah.
To or maybe even shorter than that, like a minute.
He doesn't
He
just doesn't like looking at people's life
like
for an extended period.
of time. Yeah.
Like, because he could go.
He could go the whole life.
Yeah, he can go to their death.
He has that entire day to just sit there and watch how this person's life. Yeah. No, he has one full day. For 1 hour. For 1 day.
For 1 hour, he can see their entire life.
And then the next day, he can
in
watch
24 hours.
1 more hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Which.
Gotcha. Pretty huge restriction, but we also get the restriction that he didn't tell Deku is it's very close. Like, I imagine almost like a third person view on a person.
Oh,
like just a very like limited view of it.
Yeah.
Not like video game. Like almost if like video game third person was like had a reduced draw distance, you know?
Yeah.
Like it only drew like a few feet in front of you, you know?
Like it could maybe see me and the table in front of me. And the couch I'm sitting on.
Yeah. Like it couldn't turn because he might have never turned that way, you know?
Or like it doesn't, and basically he wouldn't see you if he was looking at me.
Basically, he's not like an omnipotent camera.
No.
Like he can't just look around the scene.
He's a single cam thing. And I which didn't remember that from the manga.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's cool. That's an interesting way to explain it.
Yeah.
So which also, very convenient, I guess. It's like, that's a big reason why we can't do it.
Also, I mean, it's not that he can't do it. He won't.
He refuses.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's like, I can tell if you're going to die in this.
Yeah.
But also, what if it's like an excruciating death?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and like, regardless of whether you see his reasons as like dumb or not, like, you can't force someone to use like a power. It's not a heroic thing to do.
No.
Like, oh, you don't want to use your power to help us? Fine. Like, you don't go like, use your fucking power.
Yeah, it's like, because it's them. Like, it's not something they have. It's like, let me borrow it. Like, no, I have to do it, and I don't want to.
I don't want to have to look at that.
Yeah.
I don't want to have like that. It's a burden on him. Really is what it is. Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a good lad, though.
Yeah. The very end of the episode, kind of gets into like Eri.
Mm-hmm.
We see like one of Chisaki's dogs like walk in there and like he's like, I'm not gonna hurt you. Pat on the head.
What?
Huh?
Is this the preview?
No. It's after the credits, before the preview.
Okay, I didn't watch that.
Oh. Well, you should start watching that.
After the credits, before the preview?
After the credits, before the preview.
Yeah, I don't go that far.
Yeah, well, maybe you fucking should.
You
son of a bitch. This happened like last time or the time before.
Because I don't want to watch the preview.
No, I don't want to skip ahead. You don't have to. It's not the preview. This is part of the story.
Okay. I'll watch the...
Look, okay, so here's like the last scene you saw is like them like
Midoriya going, he's like, huh.
Yeah.
Fist in the air.
The last scene I saw was after the credits was Aries laying in her bed and some guy walks in, like pats her and he's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking die because she's gonna run away again. She doesn't, I'm not like I don't know what little kids is like. And she's thinking about how Midoriya, pretty much like Midoriya gives her hope. Like, no one had ever been like kind to her, and he was kind to her and nice and warm. And it kind of fades off on Eri thinking about how Midoriya made her feel when they ran into each other.
Oh.
Yeah. Watch after the credits.
I remember that from the manga.
Wow. But do you remember it from the anime?
No.
Yeah.
You got me there.
Yep.
Fine.
Look, I'm just saying, at this point, I skip past the credits because Christina hates listening to the anime music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I watched it in my bed. I didn't even bother turning on my Xbox. I watched it in my bed on my phone.
Wow. I mean, when it gets later, though, you're definitely going to watch it like on a TV, though, right? Like, you're not going to watch the good episodes.
No.
Okay.
No. I kind of had an idea what was coming up on this one. So
you didn't watch the preview either?
No.
I can get into the preview here, right?
It's out there.
It's out there.
Yep.
Yeah. Spoiler for the preview.
Yeah. Oops.
So we see them like the group, the whole group, kind of like on, you know, they're undercover, kind of looking out at these places. They're obviously like searching, trying to find the one where she's gonna be at, Aerie. And the very end. So I know the very end of the next episode is gonna be them getting ready to go fight.
Oh, okay.
Because the very end of the preview was like Midoriya and Mirio getting suited up.
Ooh.
I know.
But
I just got a gut feeling that that's gonna come at the very end of the episode. But
it's a good cliffhanger.
yes, but the very next episode after that, we should start getting into the good shit, and like 2 or 3 episodes after that, I'm gonna cry.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
It's good shit. So
Look, I just want to say I'm gonna be crying for like several different reasons.
yeah,
Like there's gonna be so much going on.
it's a lot,
Yeah.
and that's why I think it's gonna be the best season.
I mean, just look at the group of heroes we have. Like it's a huge group.
Yeah.
Biggest group we've seen so far, of like for one task force.
Yep.
Even bigger than the All for One like Camino incident.
Yeah.
You know.
This is a big deal, man. Like, there's bullets that are stopping quirks.
Yeah.
There's a girl who's hostage. There's and being tortured.
Being tortured. Yeah.
And there's a drug out there being distributed that is enhancing quirks. Like, that's a big trifecta.
That is
so
true. That's a lot of going on for just one group.
So it's like we need to approach this with like, oh, man, what's the word? I'm just totally forgetting words. But it's like
tact.
No, it's like not holding back. I forgot the word. Whatever. They're basically like, we can't hold back here. Right. We can't show leniency. We need to just go for it. So.
And that is what they are gonna do. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I mean, overall, whatever. The episode's fine. I felt it kind of boring. Like, it was just too long.
Yeah.
We're in a meeting room for a majority of it.
It was fine. So. It was build up.
Yeah.
You know, it happens.
That has to be done.
At least it's not filler.
Yes. But again, probably the cheapest episode they've made.
Probably. At least this season.
Yeah, because a lot of those, I was looking at the images and like, like whenever they're like doing a wide shot, so I was like, they're all just static. You know,
true.
They're not moving. They're just chilling.
I mean, hey man, if this one episode buys them a little bit more time to work on the other episodes that are going to follow,
fair enough. Yeah.
I'm cool with it. Anything that doesn't necessarily need to be animated, if something better can come out of not animating that, I'm with it.
No, same. Did you see the screenshot from the Proud Family?
Yeah. And
the back is just like
a
crude stick figure.
Yes. I was like, hey, fuck it.
Save resources, dude. Who cares? I'm not looking at the background.
Nobody's looking at the fucking cashier.
And if you do, it's like, oh, that's kind of funny.
It is funny.
Well, maybe it's funny.
And it's a kids show.
Yeah, and maybe it's funny because one, kids will never notice that. But also us being, young adults, that like we can see that stuff and we understand that a lot goes into making these things. Yeah. And if they want
to animate that,
if they want to cut a corner, man, it's fine.
Like nobody's gonna look at that and be like, oh wow, like I really enjoyed this show except for the background.
The cashier was not drawn properly. Like, get over it, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah. Coincidentally, my car keys just kind of jiggled around. Yeah. But I'm at home, so...
Yeah, so he's not, leaving.
Yeah, that wasn't I'm good to go.
I would just leave the mics running, you leave, and I'm just chilling.
Yeah. So, he's going to be the one leaving.
I'm about to leave, yeah. So. But all right, everybody.
I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm good.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, keep watching, keep reading, and keep listening.
Yeah, keep some... You said that already, but...
I know.
Leave some feedback. Tell us how dumb Alejandro is. I already know, but tell us anyway.
I want that to be my outro.
What?
Keep reading, keep watching, and keep listening.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it. I'll get one and you get one.
I've done it twice already.
Okay, well, third time. I didn't know those.
Okay, well, you do your thing.
Now I know.
You do your thing, and then I'll do my thing.
No, I did mine on the last one.
What?
I did mine on the last video.
Last episode?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna alternate.
Ah.
But it's different. Just do yours.
Why don't you just get fucked?
There we go. We did it. Keep reading, keep
that's
watching, and keep listening, everybody.
All right. Have a great weekend. Or I hope you had a great weekend, you sons of bitches.
Whoa.
Okay. Well, I hope you have a great day.
And have a good Thanksgiving. We'll talk to you after Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. There is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
We work in retail. Bless us. Please pray.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Goodbye.